Welcome back. Well, here on the Morning Blend, we love introducing new guests to you. And this is going to be one that we're really excited about the relationship with because we love our dogs and cats here in the Bay Area. And this is the perfect relationship for our Pet Patrol weekly segment. And today we finally get to meet the folks behind Nulo. And joining us today is Kat, also Catherine Mitchum. Welcome to the show, Kat. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to chat with you. Nulo. Let's talk about the difference because, there's a lot of advertisements out there. And when you are picking out that food, sometimes it can be overwhelming. How does Nulo stand out above the rest?
Yeah, so first I like to start with how we were actually founded because that is one of the things that makes us so different. So we weren't just, wanting to jump on the bandwagon and create another pet food. So with Nulo, there's always a reason. So our founder and CEO, his name is actually Michael Landa. He's still our founder and CEO today. He's usually the first one in the office and the last one out of the office, still to this day. But at the time for the inspiration for Nulo, he was actually running a business on the West Coast, and it was at the time the largest pet sitting business in the US. So he was seeing a lot of households with dogs and cats. Something that he noticed during this business, which this business's job was to take care of people's pets while they were away, whether it be for vacation or for work, they would come into your home and take care of your pet. But something that Michael noticed was that he could not find enough employees that were able to effectively deliver insulin shots for diabetic pets. So Michael Landa, he has a biomedical engineering background, and this really triggered something in his mind to kind of want to find out more about this problem, and there must be a reason. So he did do a little bit more digging. And he actually conducted his own independent study with about 2,000 households and found that the underlying cause for a lot of these homes with diabetic pets was the type of food they were eating day in and day out. So these were foods that were high in starches, high in high glycemic index ingredients, more filler type ingredients, if you will. So from there, that really sparked something in him to want to create a pet food that was unlike anything that was offered on the market at the time, and essentially diagnosed that our pets are living in a fast food nation, much the way that we are as humans sometimes. So from there, he decided to embark on his new journey of Nulo, which is actually a portmanteau for our two founding principles. A portmanteau is a word like brunch, breakfast, and lunch, and it means nutrition and love. And so those are our principles.
I love a story behind the name, and that is a good one. And it shows that he's got the science behind to make this food happen. And I feel like you're hearing more about this, and people may be alarmed learning what's in their food. So not only did you start with a good product, that has evolved, and now you have quite a few products out there. Explain what people can get their hands on and the benefits.
Oh, yeah. So, we've come a long way in a really short amount of time. Nulo was founded in about 2010. And so I tell people, we've got a plethora of unique products now just in that short amount of time for a pet food company. And we didn't get there for no reason. So all of our foods are really unique because we took a lot of those problems that Michael saw in the field in those households for pets, and we created something that was going to address a lot of those problems. So our foods are high in animal-based protein, which is the most digestible form of protein for our pets. That's really, really important. That's how they're going to get the most punch from their food. And they're also low in carbs. So this was a big one for Michael when he saw these diabetic pets in the household. We want to make sure that we keep those types of ingredients down. So by having them low carb, they're essentially low sugar and low glycemic index ingredients. So things that will provide longer stable energy and not rise and fall. And then in all of our products, we include a patented BC30 probiotic, Ganeden BC30 probiotic. That's a human-grade probiotic in our dry recipes. So that helps with nutrient absorption, stool quality, gas, and a number of other things for pet health.
Well, unfortunately, Kat, we are almost out of time. I know Nulo Hydrate is a product that's out, which of course looks at dehydration. So important down here for the animals in Florida. So we're looking forward to learning more about that. But also for folks who are joining us, this is going to be a regular relationship and also involves a contest next week, right? We're going to be giving away a year's supply of dog food and cat food. So again, join us next week for that. Kat, thank you so much for all the information.
Oh, yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.